Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Happy Friday.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Good.
Yay. How's your husband doing, Casey?
He's doing okay. They're this afternoon they're at Turo Medical Center with his sister getting her radiation. So yeah.
That's no fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Once that's done, then they can start preparing to go home.
Wow, what a trip. Hello, Usha. Are you okay? What's going on? Is it exercise time? You gotta go
at least move a body part time.
It's move a body part. Have you been working all day? I thought you're not on break.
Oh, from
Working.
Monday. From Monday.
You start on Monday? That's good.
Yeah.
So is this the end or do you have to work through the weekend?
I have to work through the weekend.
Oh, you're gonna need to get some kombucha.
Yeah, I got to go and get it. I stopped getting that because of the sugar contents in that, but I like it otherwise. Anyway.
It's good for you. What's in your glass, Casey?
Kombucha.
No way, really? What kind?
This is ginger lemongrass. There's a guy who does it locally here, and I like his stuff because when he does it, there's like 0.0001 alcohol content. I mean, he makes sure that the whole thing is healthy, but he doesn't have any alcohol content in it. So.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. And mine is mint lemonade.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right.
I have just a tea.
What do you have, Suzette?
Coffee.
Coffee?
Yeah.
Is it decaf or will you still be able to sleep?
Oh no, I can drink coffee all the way till I go to bed. It doesn't bother me.
Really?
No.
Oh, wow.
That tells me you are still young.
Are you still young?
What? Young?
Yeah, I used to be able to drink coffee all day long, and then I had to stop past noon. Look at that beautiful kitty.
Yeah.
She has not been getting enough lap time with Dave not here, so she's just indicated that she would prefer to be on the couch. She runs over to the couch and looks at me and then looks at, the couch and like, okay, come over here and sit. I was like, no, they can't see me when I sit over there. So I said, you have to come over here.
It looks exactly like my black cat. They all look alike. That is so surprising to me.
That chin.
Well, she's a calico, so she's got lots of colors. You either have my lap here or you have to go by yourself. Okay.
Beautiful. So now that we don't have the pressure of the capsule wardrobe, I'm having good luck finding fabric. Do you want to see what I found?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me let Kim in the door. She'll appreciate this. Kim's always coming late to class now. Just hanging in
Give
the
her
hall.
a tardy ticket number 1.
She's probably talking to boys in the hall. Hi, Kim.
Hi, guys.
Guess what happened?
What?
I found fabric. I was just about to show it for my capsule.
Oh, okay, cool.
I was telling him just as soon as it's no longer, pressure, then I found what I was looking for. Okay. So let me show you what I got. So remember, this is what I'm going to work with. Ooh, a little glare on that.
Right.
And this one's somewhat of a surprise for me, but I actually really do like it. And it's super crazy soft.
Oh, pretty.
Oh, animal print.
Which is totally not. Here comes Elaine. Then here's more traditional, Andrea.
Oh, that's like you. Yeah.
Yeah. But there's something about the two that is a blast. Then.
Okay.
Pretty.
And then these are the ones that I'm most excited about. Whale corduroy. Can you see it?
Where did you get those?
At Hobby Lobby, believe it or not. Okay, so now, hi Elaine. So now when you see them together, you'll see how this works. Okay, so right, the sunflowers,
Oh,
totally. And then look at,
Okay, that'd be pretty.
and I mean, I don't know, the cheetah, I don't know. It might just be its own little statement piece.
That's gonna be a frosting piece.
Yeah, like that.
Although it would go well with the burgundy because it's pretty much a neutral.
Yeah, I kind of though feel like too, it even works with,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
yeah. So
but
let me,
when you put it on the flowers, the light color flowers fabric, yeah, on that one, when you put the animal print, it looks like if you want to put a high belt kind of thing or something like that, it would be really show up. Not too much of the animal print, but it shows a little bit of that focus there.
and then what I'm thinking this corduroy is gonna turn into is like a skirt with the buttons on it. And I found those like glass kind of buttons. So I think the green ones, I can't remember which, I think the green were for those, and then,
But aren't they small for skirt? The buttons?
well, they're just going to be for looks. The
Can you
buttons-
show me your skirt pattern which you are looking in that book?
Oh, I still have to find the skirt because they don't have a skirt in here. I don't think. Let me turn to the pages. I feel like it could be like a adorable overall skirt for some reason. Do you know
Like
what I'm
a
talking about?
pencil skirt or A-line skirt? Which
So
one you are
like
looking?
they have part of the look here, right? But I don't want it to be pants. I think like not a short skirt though. Is that a
But
thing?
you want that jumpsuit
So-
kind of thing, but as a skirt?
Yeah.
So you could
Ah,
actually
that's
have it
nice.
so that bib could button to the waistband on the inside and then have the things go over to the back. So you could either wear it as a skirt or with the bib.
Cute. That's a great idea. So that was my progress. And then Sally's not here, but she made me this gorgeous bag.
Can we see one more
Oh.
time?
You
I
can.
saw last night, but you know, the
There's
inside fabric is
thing.
also like so
The
gorgeous.
inside is so much fun.
She got your colors, you know,
Oh, that's pretty.
so
Isn't that
happy looking.
Stunning. And
And
then
she got a little pink in there for her.
that's in the pink. And then she sent me,
See, that teal color and that pink color is Andrea's colors. So that's all like she
and
gets.
can you see this hardware?
Uh-huh.
It's
Yep, the
that
rainbow color.
oh, yes.
I thought I will see her today, but she's not here.
No, I'm afraid she must not be feeling well since we haven't seen her. And I don't think that Cheryl will mind, but I apologize if she does, but she does have COVID. So if you all can
Oh,
please send tons and tons of love to our friend.
Yeah, I chatted with her on email.
You?
Yeah, because you know, we were all going to her Etsy site, right? So I went and I got some turtle patch which she embroidered. I want that. So she said, "Wish I cannot send it to you," something like that. I said, "It's okay, then we can do it later. I just want to encourage the business and, you know, not require anything." But yeah, I don't know whether she got it or her daughter got it and
Whole
she's
family
helping
has
her. I don't know the details.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she said she misses us, but she's not feeling well enough to come. But she said as soon as she does, she'll be back.
But what are those in your back, Andrea? Those smaller ones? Is that fabric or some tints?
Inside, oh, the hardware?
No, in your backdrop.
Where at? Here?
What are they?
Fabric.
Ah, you folded nicely. They looks like tins.
Oh,
It came on these, but I like them. It's a whole yard they fit on here.
You bought them in Hobby Lobby too?
Whoop, oh no, look what you did, Usha.
See, that's like, my reaction every time. Like, you can easily make me panic. That's it.
Oh, geez. Anyways, those are actually from Michael's. They're expanding their fabric, and so are these. And I couldn't resist these
Oh,
little and tiny roses. Come on.
yeah, they are all like, what is that? Comes in Easter colors.
Yeah, and it kind of, well, this one doesn't, but the other little ones are kind of remind me of like Liberty fabric. I just thought these were so darn cute, so I had to get them too.
Do they have them individually or bundled?
These were bundles of fat quarters. So you got 5 or yeah, 5. It looks like in each little bundle, and they had them all tied up.
Yeah. Whenever I see those like that, can't resist, the color
You can't
combination.
resist, yeah, and it's so nice how they're folded, right? Can you imagine if you just had a big, you would not want to mess them up. And you certainly would not want to throw them on the floor like Usha did.
that's for sure.
That's why she is trying to clean up her space, because she throws her fabric on the floor. She ran away.
Oh no, I'm here. I'm coming because I wanted to show how madly I'm in love with the pre-cuts.
Oh, let me see. Ooh, those are my favorite. When you get
So-
the big half yards. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And look at this. These are all blues.
Oh, it makes me want to just buy a bunch. Wow.
I know, but I don't want to open them. That's the problem.
I know. I think that's
Hi,
what I might
Eileen.
do.
Use
Just
them.
collect them like that and never open them, just so I can look at them all the time.
So I'm not showing all of them, but I do have one full rack of pre-cuts.
No
there.
way. A full
Rack?
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 Wow.
What size is a rack?
The rack is actually 16 cubes, but these ones are occupying 4 of them out of 16.
Oh my God.
That
Who
is
is coming?
cool.
Who is coming to my house?
Wall of fabric.
Free boarding and free lodging, please.
Oh my gosh, that's a good deal. How many bedrooms do you have? Hi, Joe.
I have 5.
5 bedrooms?
Yeah, and I live alone.
Usha,
Yes.
that means if we doubled up, you could take 10 of us.
I will handle the sewing retreat if you can, organize it here.
That's
Right.
so fun.
But sorry,
wow.
I can only cook the Indian cooking. I can't do the sandwiches or pastas or anything like that. I only can make
Because you don't know
Indian.
how, or you don't enjoy to eat it.
I don't know how. I
Oh,
eat outside, but I don't know how.
Well, we're there. I'll cook.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Indian
a
cooking is the
deal.
best.
I'll clean. I'll clean up.
Love Indian cooking.
You got a deal. Yeah, this is good.
So
Usha,
it's a deal for next year. I'm not backing off that. It's a deal for next year. So whenever we can.
Usha, I love Indian food, but you've got to have a lot of sour cream for me.
Oh yeah. Yep.
It kind
I
of
know.
brings it down a little.
Perfect.
And some good wine with it.
Okay.
She's in.
Andrea is going to plan for us.
Oh,
I'm gonna need Casey's help. I don't have any sense of direction, so y'all don't want me to plan the route. I think I may have told you there's a real live joke in our house. First U-turn of the day. I never get where I'm going, and I have navigation.
oh, gee.
I'll get you
Yeah.
there.
I don't know why. You have good sense of direction. Okay, let's check in with Elaine and see how is your granddaughter and how are you?
Oh, she's back to playing basketball. Can you believe it? Everybody
Good.
tested okay. And she's just doing fantastic. So she's doing good. Another friend I found out also has it. And it's just pray that it'll, they'll all be okay.
Mhm.
But
Me.
I just came from origami class and we did the hardest thing we've ever done, a 5-pointed star.
Oh, I wanted to do that.
Oh, and you can do it with fabric. You do the stiffener and then you fold it. And then she had, Karen does her whole tree with these stars and puts sparkle on them.
Nice. Were you successful, Elaine? Do you have something to show us?
You don't want to see it. I threw a lot of them on the floor.
Oh, you did?
It's done with a pentagram. Everybody knows what that is, right?
Mhm.
Like
I
this.
registered for that session, but I did not go there.
It was
Okay.
really, it's just fun. Just
Yeah.
fun.
So you
So you
didn't
don't
get
have a
one
finished-
done? You didn't get one successfully done, but do you remember how?
I wasn't the only one.
Okay.
Like kids.
I am the oldest one, but the younger ones didn't get it either. Some of them. What she does is she videos like you do.
Uh-huh.
And then like tomorrow, I'll take about 2 hours and I pause her and I fold and I pause her and I fold. And then magically about 20 times later, I can do it.
Oh, good. Okay. That's nice though, that you can go back and then at your leisure and go through it.
Yeah, tech class it's on Mondays and Fridays, but Friday this other fella's on, and we did Jeopardy. It was unbelievable. He had the board up and everything,
Oh.
and I came in third.
You did?
Oh.
Were there prizes, Elaine? Were there any prizes?
It was a $20 gift certificate to Amazon.
Oh, that's really
Nice.
fun. Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun. I kept forgetting to say who is and what. You just, give the answer. It doesn't count.
I think we would have a lot of fun playing sewing charades.
Would be.
I think you could act out some funny things about sewing.
Got my finger caught.
Right, like, or bleed your little finger bleeding, right? Winding the bobbin, cutting fabric. What else could you do? We would have to have like 100
Basting.
actions.
Basting.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we'll have to think about that. Okay, well, I'm glad everyone's doing good, Elaine. Did you sew or anything like that? Or
No sewing whatsoever.
no sewing?
It's just Christmas.
Yeah, that's
And
what
we see a tree back of Eileen.
Oh, you're right. You did decorate in there, didn't you? It looks good. Very pretty. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's a tree.
I would have never guessed that. Never.
It has lights on it too.
It's so pretty, Elaine.
And candy canes.
Oh, that's fun. To
Aw.
put the candy canes on the tree. Really fun. Very nice. Wait, Joanne, I saw a mannequin when you got up.
This is a virtual background.
Joanne, you have a ghost in your room. Be careful.
That's funny.
That's your mantle.
Oh, yeah.
You saw it the other day.
It's so pretty too. How is your brother doing, Joanne? Any news?
We just got off of a Zoom call with him. So they're moving him today to a different room that's less critical.
Okay.
So that's a good thing. And he sounded a whole lot better. I mean, he wouldn't have been able to do this call the other day.
Okay.
There's no way. So he's improving, but now his wife is critical and she just got to the hospital today and
Oh my God.
She's got
Gosh.
asthma and with COVID, and her oxygen levels plummeted. So she's now in the hospital. And he was hoping that they could be in a room together, but at this point they can't.
Oh, that would be really so wonderful if they could.
Yeah, but he's going to be there through Christmas. So my guess is she will be too. They just trying to keep him on the regimen and watch him, because what they gave him is a 5-day intravenous medication.
Uh-huh.
And then they watch after the 5 days to make sure nothing happens to you. So
Will she get the same medication? Do you know?
I would think so. That would be my guess, as long as, I don't know, but that's what I'm guessing.
That's a really long hospital stay.
It is. My sister stayed 5 days as well. And so when she had it. So I'm glad they're taking care to really watch and monitor, and
Mhm.
especially since his oxygen levels were so low. He's still on oxygen, just not on the full mask, just the nose tubes now.
And could they do a trace back to find out where they thought they were exposed to it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Both of them are bus drivers for the city of Hartford, Connecticut. So he knows that there are people all the time coming on with masks and, trying to talk with them, even though there's things are up and whatever. He knows that it's got to be from work.
When my granddaughter had it, the health department called and wanted to make sure that she was in the home because she was quarantined.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, he was quarantined, right? They were quarantined. He, his wife, his stepdaughter, the whole family had to quarantine. It's not just him. Everybody had to. But his stepdaughter has it. She's asymptomatic. So right now she's home and doing okay.
How old is she, Joanne?
Oh, I think she's about 18 or 19.
So old enough she can stay home then?
Yes, but again, if her oxygen level plummets, nobody's there to watch her. And there is more family. So hopefully, like, her brothers and sisters might be calling her just to check in on her. And I'm
Mhm.
sure Mike is, Missy, his wife, can't right now. I mean, she can't even have
Right.
texts or anything right now. She can't. She's just bad.
That's
So,
hard. I mean, ooh.
yeah.
I'm
So
sure
I just
somebody wants to
texted
go be with her,
and
but
just-
she's sick. She's going to give it to somebody else.
Right.
Ooh.
right, but she's home. The stepdaughter's at home. And so it's
But-
not like even though she's asymptomatic, she's at home because she is quarantined.
Hopefully at her age, she won't have any problems.
That's what we're hoping. Missy wasn't having any problems either. She was asymptomatic, it seemed like. But all of a sudden, this morning, her oxygen levels plummeted.
How many
So,
days, Joanne, was that you're aware of, like, that might have passed before that happened?
well, when did I talk to you last?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. So yeah, he went in the hospital on Tuesday or Monday night.
And she
so
was okay then.
she was okay then. Yep. And she's
5 days.
okay. Yep. She had been okay all through that time. And now it's Friday
Hmm.
and she's
Wow.
bad. And it happens fast when it happens. It's very quick. So he's still not up for walking around or anything. He's just in his bed at the hospital and bored, but eating a little bit. He said he's not eating much, but he's at least eating a little bit. So thank you all for, thinking about him and asking. Appreciate it.
And I don't know if you were on, Joanne, or not, but Cheryl does have COVID as well. So we need to send lots of love
She
to Cheryl.
does. I was going to email her. Do you know if she's at home or at the hospital?
She has been to the urgent care once, but I don't know where she is today. She was home when she went to urgent care and was home when she was able to reach out to us. But I'm sure she would appreciate emails and messages.
She doesn't have a husband right now, does she?
No, she does.
Oh, she does. Oh,
Yeah.
good. Because Drake, where she lives, she's not near a hospital. So I know where she lives and it's not near a hospital. So I am hoping that they take
Wow.
quick care to really be on it, you know. Okay, I'll email her. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think she's part of our Facebook group too, so she might receive those messages as well. Even if she can't reply, I think it never hurts extra love, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And people are thinking about you.
I did take out Pamela's pattern though for the t-shirt.
Oh, did you? Good, because Lynn
No, you
shared
can't
that
see
too.
it. Let me change my background so you can actually see this. Okay, so it's the pink one.
Okay,
And
nice.
this is Pamela's patterns. That's Pamela Leggett. And I did take it out. I put it up against a knit shirt that kind of fits. I know where the problem areas are on it. So I tried to adjust the pattern based on that. And it didn't look like it needed a lot of adjustment, which I've never done Pamela's patterns. And I just had this feeling that they might fit better. As an independent person, I think, you know, she might have more of a handle on it. And so I'm hoping. I haven't cut out the fabric yet. It's all washed. I just need to now try.
Yay. Great. And that's the one that Lynn really likes too. She shared some pictures of her favorite Pamela patterns too. So you should have good luck. The shirts that Lynn's making are gorgeous.
So I'm hoping, you know, if I can get that one settled and try, you know, really try to get that one fitted, then I can put it at least up against some other patterns and get some other ones, knit ones taken care of too.
Yep. Tuesday's t-shirt day.
Maybe.
I'm going to do a long sleeve one. Dara, how about you and all that gorgeous thread? I can't get over it. It's so pretty.
Thanks. I didn't use it much all week. All I got done was a little bit on the jeans.
Oh,
I got
that's
the
nice.
pocket, the facings that go on the pocket.
Yeah.
My back pockets are done.
Whoa, those are sharp.
Those are nice.
Thanks. But I haven't been sleeping, so I haven't been sewing. So.
Oh no, why are you not sleeping?
Oh, my hips are unhappy creatures. So. I just got a new prescription today, something to like knock me out at night. So hopefully I can sleep.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, is it arthritis or?
That's a good question. I have to go to the orthopedist. Like 20 years ago, I had trouble with them and they told me when I got older, they'd be a problem. I hope I'm not there yet though. I'm like, got my fingers crossed for like tendonitis or bursitis or one of those things.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, wow. Gosh. Do you think it was that storm just made everything worse with the pressure dropping?
No, this has been like years heading downhill. So it's kind of been a gradual decline.
Oh, so you just had to deal with that. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a bad time. Yeah, the pockets are gorgeous though.
Well, I can't see very well again, so I'm not very happy with my stitching. I have to get after you have cataracts, you can get another problem where the cells adhere to the back of the lens they implant. So now my vision's all foggy and glary, and I have to go back to the eye specialist and get my eyes lasered again.
There's some babies.
That's your baby.
They heard something outside. But so it really bothers me to do top stitching when I can't really see very well.
Well, maybe it's perfect and you can't tell it it's perfect.
Oh, I can tell it's perfect. I mean, there's lots of places on here that don't meet my standards, but my husband's not really that picky and doesn't really see that well anyway. So doesn't see the details, like he doesn't see dirt. So probably doesn't see top stitching either.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
My son is colorblind, right? And I'm addicted to color. So I all week long when I'm shopping for him, And like, what color is this gonna look like to him? What will he just think that this is dirty brown that I bought him?
I think there's some special eyeglasses came in for the colorblind people.
So he
That's
can
what
see
I
colors?
see it in Facebook. Like people were
Yeah.
like, "Oh my God, I see colors now." You know,
I
one
can't
of my
imagine not seeing color.
They cost like $2,000 or something. They're
Oh,
expensive.
wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
but still, like one of my cousin has the same issue. We always tease him like when you at the stop sign, if you don't know what that yellow or red or green, and if you are the first car, we are all in a problematic situation. Whoever is at the back of you,
You just know which one is on.
and one time there was a family function, and on the wall there is some decoration, and his wife wanted all the red roses to be in the backdrop for the function, and the people who are decorating, they had a peach color roses. They almost 3/4 done, and he called me like, hey, please come. I don't want to call my wife. She's going to be pretty upset if I call her now. Can you come and tell me what color of this roses they are putting? So I went there and I saw, hey, this is all peach color. Then, oh my God, it all like blasted, and he was like, I just sent her a picture, and then now it is all a big war happening between me and the decorators and her and all. But finally, in a couple of hours, they changed it later. But I just remember that story when you said like your son is colorblind. My cousin has all these funny stories with him, and then I don't know what the problems they face it with that issue, but since I cannot imagine what that is, we all just make fun around it, which is not good maybe.
My friend can only see the color purple. That's
You
all
can?
she can. My friend. That's
Oh.
all she can see is the color purple.
Wow.
So that if you are in front of her, she says like parts of you will kind of disappear because she can't like see you.
What?
Or when she was at college and they did like the yellow highlighter and stuff, like she couldn't see it. So her mom only wears purple. That's all she wears.
Wow.
Yeah, it's weird, very strange. She tried to explain it to me. She said sometimes I just see floating heads, and she said it's very bizarre. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
I heard that more men
Wow.
have colorblind than women.
Mm-hmm.
More
But
men do.
Yep.
Men
Yeah.
have fewer of the cones in their eyes that let them see the different colors. So women, on average, can see way more differentiation between colors than men can. Like a man might say something's blue, and we might see like 57 shades of blue, and they may only see like 5 shades of blue.
Mhm.
That explains a lot.
Yeah. Well, and unfortunately, as you get older, you lose your ability to see all of the colors that you could see when you were young. So it gets reduced as you're older.
Gosh. I
Don't
can't
get
imagine
old.
life without color.
Too late.
You're young at heart. You are. Yeah.
Most days.
My mother always says I'm an aging prodigy. I'm way ahead of my time.
Oh, yes. Mom always knows best. They're always right. It makes me so mad. Gosh. Okay. So how is your mom doing, Dara? Is she
Oh,
behaving?
my mom. She's fine.
She's fine.
Did you ship the dog bed? Were you able to get it?
I did. I shipped the dog bed, and like I said, the pillows will just have to ride down there next time I go. So
And the dog bed fit in the Tyvek envelope?
No, I didn't have one. You can't force things in so much in the Tyvek. So I went to the postal annex kind of store, and that big bed, they crammed it in a 10 by 10 box. So
No way.
So I could save a few dollars on shipping.
Oh, when she opens that, it's just
It's gonna explode.
they do those mattresses in a box, so basically.
We
Smaller
bought
box.
a huge latex mattress that came in boxes. It was like,
Oh, that's gonna be exciting. Does she know it's coming?
I told her she's getting a box, but I didn't tell her what it was. I told her it was for the dog. She'll know when she opens it. So.
Oh, that's fun, super fun. Anything else going on there?
I went to Walmart and bought fabric.
Oh, lucky you.
Like I do almost every day. Not every day, but a couple times a week. I got some good stuff today. I haven't opened it all yet. It's like a surprise to open it and see what's it really like on the inside when you unroll the
Oh, you
package.
got the bundles?
Yeah.
Do
Wait,
you
hang
have
on.
any there? Let's see. It's fabric show and tell.
What are bundles?
You
At
haven't seen
Walmart,
those
they
yet?
sell
Oh, those?
Um,
Oh,
yeah.
But
This one's really nice.
Yeah, they roll it reverse, right? So it doesn't get dirty.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes it's the front, sometimes it's the back. But this one's like a nice brush poly, and this is one of my colors that I never wear.
Uh-huh.
It's like, beige. And since we're maybe, doing like a t-shirt, I thought I would do like a shell and then like a cardigan, like a twin set kind of.
Yes.
So I bought that one. And then I bought this one, which is like
that.
it's real fuzzy. And it was 2 yards for $2. Like, even if it's absolute trash and it falls apart, like if I make a shirt and I wear it once, I'm still ahead.
I'm just always amazed by everyone's Walmart, and what their prices are. Really, we don't see those prices at all.
Yeah. But this one was the one I wanted to see. I paid $4 for it, so it was $2 a yard, and I could tell it was sequins on the inside.
Ooh. What do we got? Wow.
Oh, wow.
It's like
What?
off-white and peach.
What is that?
It's on like mesh.
Oh, look at that.
I need a little girl to sew for. Like, I need to make some princess dresses or something.
Yeah. Oh, that's lovely.
But I don't have,
Okay.
I won't be having any grandchildren probably,
That's
so I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Pretty.
Tablecloth?
So
No.
it's like a stretch mesh.
Like one
It's
of
like
the tutus? A
Huh?
tutu out of
Yeah.
that. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, yes. Like a
like-
Tinkerbell tutu.
yeah.
Or a Frozen costume.
Or a
Yeah.
veil. You can make a gorgeous veil. Hmm?
There you go. Yep.
Oh, it's so lovely.
Whoa.
That would work.
Size
It's just on one
6.
side.
Size 6, Dara.
Mm.
Size 6 tutus. That's what your granddaughter wears. Cute.
Yeah,
don't
she's tiny.
I need a little child to sew for. I went and volunteered a couple of times. One of the theater groups in Raleigh gets
Mhm.
like volunteers to come in and sew, but you don't get to do anything interesting. It's like shorten this sleeve and put some buttons on something. Like the volunteers get like the busy work.
You
So-
need to be, what's the person who is the designer for the set?
Oh, they have
That's-
a professional full-time who works for them who
That's
designs.
you. Like, you're so pro. You could totally
no.
do
You
that.
have to know everything about like the period costumes and what's appropriate.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
But
And
like
then-
we
And then
have,
how to make it a quick change so that if somebody's got a quick costume change, you have to have all that kind of, how to make it in Velcro, but have it not look like it's made in Velcro.
Well, and they're forever like taking apart stuff from previous years and remaking it for the
Mhm.
current years, and it wasn't any fun.
Maybe a
Aw.
shelter, like a women's shelter that has children.
That's
Something
true.
like that, where that's a place that they wouldn't ever have anybody doing that for them.
Mhm.
That's a good idea. I don't know if I can find someplace like that, because like my sewing guild does all kinds of like utilitarian kind of sewing. Like we made those bags for the foster kids and stuff, but I just want to make like tutus and princess dresses, and like I used to make Halloween costumes and stuff, and I have none of that anymore. And I used to have a little dog that would wear a princess dress.
Oh, that's fun.
My
Okay.
current little dog will not.
Oh, God.
But maybe like a costume box. You could make like a costume box of clothes for kids and then donate the costume box of clothes to a
That's
shelter or something like that.
Like to
Yeah.
a Ronald McDonald House or something.
Yeah, right.
That's really good. Yeah.
I'll have to ask the people who organize the stuff in my sewing guild who to talk to. They know everything.
Yay. Okay. Let's see. Who's next? Kim, you're hiding in the middle. You came late to class. You're talking to the boys in the hallway.
No, I didn't.
This is it.
I finished the t-shirt
You're way
that
ahead
I
of
was making.
schedule.
No, this is the one I was working on. This is the one I'm working on. I put cuffs on the sleeve.
Ooh.
Pretty.
So it's all done. It's all done. This is the one I made for my daughter for Christmas.
Nice.
It's a Walmart knit.
I don't want the t-shirt, but I want that ice cream. Badly.
Yeah.
So badly.
I had
Yeah,
some.
so it's all done.
What pattern Kim, what pattern was that? Do you use a pattern?
Yeah, it's an old pattern that I had. Let me see if I still have it here.
Ice cream, ice cream.
It was a Butterick 6084.
Mm,
Oh,
Okay.
that's nice.
yeah.
Yeah. And I went to Joann yesterday, and I haven't been to Joann in a while. Because I walked in, they had plastic from the ceiling all the way down to the cutting table. And the women were behind all the plastic. I was like, oh, wow. So I was like,
Oh.
this is
So
serious.
how are they putting the fabric back to you when
They
once
had a
cut
little
it?
hole, just a
Like a
little
little-
hole that you could pass it through. That was it.
Yep.
I was like, this is serious. So
And they do that at the
Mine
register.
doesn't have that. Mine is still all open. They put some folding tables in front of the cutting table so you can't get like right up close to them.
Oh, that's
yeah, they already had the
it's
cutting
not-
tables, but it was like, okay, you definitely ain't getting near them.
Right, yeah.
And they're closing our libraries indefinitely. So
Aw.
everything's all curbside starting on Monday. And I was looking at a YouTube video. It's called Rosary Apparel. And this lady did this dress. It was similar to this. And it had this back on it. And that's why I bought this pattern, because the back is open and it just has a tie.
Back is open?
Yeah, it's open in the back with just a tie at the top, but she did it in linen.
Mhm.
The pattern was $25 online. I was like, this lady's done lost her mind. So, so I got my paying $25. So I found this yesterday for $1.99. I was like, okay, I like this one a little better because hers was so open that it went all the way down to the bottom, which means that everything was open. Bra was showing everything. So I was like, that ain't gonna work. So, but I thought it was really cute because I thought there's no buttons, no zippers or anything. Now this one is knit, but the other one was linen. And I thought that is really cute. And I thought I'm gonna have to go through my patterns to see if I have a linen pattern that's similar, but it was really cute. And hers had more of a flare to the body, but it was really cute. And then I just bought a skirt pattern that I thought was super easy because it's elastic band,
That's pretty.
waist. And I thought, oh, that's kind of cute. And it's super easy.
I
So,
like that. Let's see.
so that's all I did. But now, when is this t-shirt due? This next t-shirt?
Next
Well,
week.
We have 2 weeks to produce one t-shirt.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 weeks, Kim.
Another t-shirt. I'm so sick of t-shirts.
But you haven't found one you love yet.
Oh no. I like this last fabric though that I got from Walmart. I did like it. It wasn't as flimsy as that other material that I had. So I did like this one. This was much easier to work with. it
Good.
had more body. So
Okay, so you got the weekend to find your fabric for your t-shirt.
yeah, I do.
And the library's closed,
Well, they're closed till Monday, so I still have time, but I don't need anything from the library. So plus I've taken Elaine's suggestion on getting on YouTube and learning how to crochet. So I'm going to get on YouTube and learn how to crochet.
Oh, fun. Oh, yes. And Karen's been doing the crochet, right? Has anybody been going to that? Elaine, did you go?
I didn't know it was even started yet.
They didn't start it yet, right?
No, she did. Yeah, I think.
Oh, really?
I haven't seen it advertised.
It wasn't really a crochet class. She just, a friend had made them and she just put it in as an extra
okay,
class.
okay. Yeah, for the
And
mask.
what it is, this is,
Yeah.
you put it in the back and you put 2 buttons here.
Mhm.
Here's my other one. And then the elastic from your mask goes into the buttons and your ears don't get sore. And
Oh, okay.
I think
Yeah,
you
I've
can
seen
breathe a
those.
little better probably too.
Yeah. I saw that one. Yeah, that's under the craft division. Yes.
Yeah.
I think they're hoping by January or February to have someone for, knitting and crocheting, mostly
good.
crocheting, I think.
That'd be
Yeah.
fun. Really
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Hey, Andrea, I did use the tab.
Oh, good. Let's see. Oh, much better, right?
Yeah, much better.
Good.
And I love those sparkles. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
they really was glowing in the dark. I was suspecting
Oh,
them, but they are
pretty.
glowing in the dark.
Mhm.
That would go with Dara's fabric.
Oh, and now we see a little princess.
Yeah, so it worked so fine, but I was lazy. I only put it on one side. I didn't put the other side.
It's like legitimately like a whole extra 2.5 minutes.
I know, so whatever the piece, I cut it from here,
Uh-huh.
I did boxed it, right? So that piece, I used it here.
Oh, you had another corner you could have put up on the other.
Yeah, but that's what I said. I got lazy and I didn't put that way.
Yeah. What are we
So
need,
that's the next one.
we need to have an intervention down there in Austin. We've got to send a team.
So that's next one. So I'll have step-by-step pouches.
Oh,
No
yay.
patch, no nothing.
Okay, what else are you doing, Usha?
I am working on my big machine. I'm doing the
good.
freehand there and trying to make some videos while I'm doing it. So I know, at least how to show you guys,
Yes.
and then I'm just trying to adjust my cell phone view to the needle. So far it's doing okay, but I need to master a little more and make a video and I'll upload it here, and then you guys tell me what other view you guys wanted to watch. But that's what my ritual these days, like after dinner, just go there and make 1 or 2 blocks until I get yelled at, come to bedroom. You know who, right?
The cat.
So I have to obey her. Otherwise she gets mad. If she gets mad, that's it. My night is horrible. She won't let me sleep. All night at my ear, like, yeah.
Oh, that's rough. Oh, goodness.
So that's what I'm doing. So
okay, so after the weekend, then you're on holiday do you get 2 weeks off or just 1 week?
2 weeks. Yeah, because last week is company shutdown week. So I'll be maybe 1 or 2 days on call. It's only like when they call, I need to work. Otherwise, no.
Perfect. And what will you do?
Oh, I have lots of stuff to do. So at least I need to finish that quilt because it's in my planner.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to finish quilting that quilt and
Yes.
2 more bags. And now since you showed the new messenger bag, I'm thinking of converting my market tote, which I already cut it, to convert that into a messenger pattern
It's the
because
same.
the body is the same, right? You only added the flap.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know that. Yeah, gosh, it's amazing how much that changes.
Yeah, and I would like to do that ultimate travel tote or something, the 3-compartment one. Right, so you had a smaller version and a bigger version, which we had done with the AMC, a bigger version. So I want to do that as a messenger bag.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
But I don't know, within those 2 bags, maybe previously I thought I will do only the market tote, but now you are making me to, go wild and do a messenger type so that.
Yes, you could have fun with the quilt.
So those 2 teenagers would be loving it more, the messenger bag, than the tote bag.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they like the messenger bags. They're so comfortable to carry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I can't wait to see your bags.
Thank you.
Get you sewing. How about you, Casey's cat's driving you crazy? How's the property?
Yeah, I just had to leave for a second because the cat got the toy I'm using to try and amuse her with wrapped around herself and she took off with it.
Oh
I
no.
was chasing her, so I had to go rescue her from her toy.
Oh, she's being naughty on purpose.
I think so, because the last couple of days I've been working on the property. I come home and I just sit for like a half an hour, and she's very happy with that. She, I get like a kombucha or something I book, and I sit for half an hour, and then she's very happy with that. And today I came home and immediately got online, and she's like, "Oh, what happened? Where's my playtime?" So I've been trying to amuse her while I'm here as well, and she's.
They know though. Yeah, they know if you're dividing your attention.
Yeah, but on the property, they have put up almost all the walls for the walkout basement. And the floor joists are, they call them not joists, they call them, oh gosh, trusses. The floor trusses were delivered today, and I should see some of those hopefully in place.
Exciting. Do you feel it being more real now? Does it feel like this is going to happen?
Yeah, well, it's been interesting because yesterday I was there, and they said, "Oh, we're going to have to move the staircase over 4 inches in this direction because of what's in the drawing." And I was like, "Oh, okay. So that's 4 inches less than the family room and 4 inches more to my husband's workroom." Okay.
Oh.
Okay. I mean, I guess I won't notice it in the downstairs family room, and so I was teasing Dave about he was getting all the real estate. And then I was laying in bed last night and went, wait a minute, the staircase goes up through the whole house. So does that mean my bedroom's going to be 4 inches smaller and my sewing room's going to be 4 inches smaller?
So
yeah.
It's
so
like, like a 2x4.
Yeah.
Distance.
But I mean, I had it down because I went from like a 22 by 25 sewing room down to a 16 by 18, and I had it
scared.
Pretty down to the inch. And so I was like, well, it's 4 inches. I could probably live with that. But that was just, so I called the builder in the morning, and they apparently had thought about that, and I think they're going to be able to move. They moved it so it doesn't. They were able to find a remedy so that it won't be that way. So
good.
That was nice to hear. But then today, as they're putting up this huge wooden I-beam in the workshop area of my husband's workshop, it's a 19-inch beam, and it's coming down into the room. So this 8-foot ceiling is interrupted with this 19-inch beam. So at that point, it's only 6 feet 5 inches tall from the floor to this beam. So fortunately, my husband is just under 6 feet, so he will fit under it.
Whoa.
But I'm not sure it makes it a legal room. So
wow.
It's just for that one place, right?
Right.
You're gonna go back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the ceiling goes like this, then there's the beam, and then so it's just in that one spot. So I'm hoping it'll be okay. I mean, the thing will be is if we have it as his workroom and they say, well, you know, you have to have 6'8" clearance all the way through. What do we do? Because now's the time to fix it. So, but I had this call coming up, so I left them to their cogitation and let them figure it out. I said, I'll leave it in your hands to make sure that it's what it needs to be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh,
that was,
gosh, wow. And
Yeah.
this would be great to have Dave there though, right? To say, oh, what do you think about this?
Yeah. And sometimes they listen to guys more, which isn't a good thing, but that's a reality.
Yeah, so far they've been pretty good, pretty respectful, and partly because my builder is right on top of everything, so which is good. But yeah, so it's been a little bit of, you know, every day there's a little something, and then they manage to fix it, and then there's a little something, and that's just the nature of building a house. So
Absolutely. Yeah. And it continues for 1 year after you're done. You think you're done. We did it only one time. I was like, man, this is a lot of work.
Yeah, but I am enjoying it because I'm putting the rock into the swale. So I do a little bit of work on that, and then I go over and see where they're doing, and then I go and do, you know, about another half hour of rock moving, and I come back and see what's been up. So it's kind of nice. I keep warm by moving the rocks, and I'm there to be able to take pictures of each step as it goes. So that's been pretty.
So you probably didn't sew then.
I just did a little bit of the crazy quilt thing. I was the scrappy quilt. I did a little bit of that last night. I was just had no brain for doing masks or anything. I was just worn out. But I did get a shipment from Nick of Time. Thank you, Dara. Wow. And the navy knit that I got is a perfect match to go with my flannel shirt.
Wonderful.
So that's part of my
nearby. Do you have the goodies?
No, I'm washing it. So Monday I'll have that and I might even have it cut out by then, because I'm not going up and moving rock on Saturday or Sunday.
Oh, good. You're going to get 2 days off. The cat is going to be so happy about it.
Oh, she will be very happy. So I got the navy blue, and then I got a light pink, because this shirt that I'm wearing is a t-shirt that I loved, but I'm wearing it today because I was moving rocks. It's gotten to that point. So it's a work shirt now. So I need to replace it for my other module of my wardrobe capsule. So.
And your t-shirt patterns, you kind of custom created for yourself, right?
Yeah, I have used the knit one. It's so easy. Oh, here it is. I have used Stretch and Sew. So I've used those patterns. My mother had, like, I don't know, 4 different t-shirt patterns from Stretch and Sew. Each one was one of them has a cardigan with it, one is a dress version, but they're all slightly different. So one of the things I was going to try and do is try and map them across the t-shirts that fit me, and then just pick one of them that I'm going to keep and work with that. Because the one I did off of a shirt I had, I'm not quite happy with the way the armhole is. It kind of is too much of a bat wing there. There's a little bit of extra fabric in there. So I thought I'd try and just settle it, to fine tune the fit around the arm. This is what my goal is, I guess, with that. So
nice. Was it, Dara, was it you that once told us you could sew a t-shirt in an hour?
Yeah, it takes about, well, a little over an hour from the time you cut it out until you can put it on, about an hour. But they're all the same. Once you've sewn like 50 t-shirts, you don't have to read the instructions. You don't even have to like think about how to lay it out. You just like put your fabric down, put your pattern pieces down. I have the iron heating up to do the little shoulder stays. Like it's just more of the same. And I have the cover stitch machine that I do the hems on. So that, sorry, big dog. Like I have my 4 machines sitting here. I don't have to like change anything. Like I have a stretch needle in one machine. I have a different needle in the other machine. Like I can just go from machine to machine. It makes it so much easier. If you have to stop and change your threads and switch your needle and then mess around about how to hem it. Like there's so much that I don't have to do because I have mastered all those things by just buying more machines.
So if you have a cover stitch machine, could you sew a t-shirt start to finish on a cover stitch machine?
No, cover stitch machines only do that finished edge of the shirt I'm wearing. You can't really see it because it's striped, but no, you can't see it because it's black.
It's like the twin needle. That's what
Yeah, it's like a twin needle, and it's like a cross between a serger and a twin needle, and it's got 4 threads. It looks like a serger. It's sitting right here. That's my cover stitch
Kind
machine.
of looks like a regular sewing machine too at the same time.
Yep, because it doesn't cut. So you have to like fold up your hem and then just sew it, and it's a chain stitch. So you just go around from the beginning to the end on your hems, your sleeves. It only takes me a minute to do the sleeve. You still can't see it. You can see it a little bit.
Nice.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's all you do with that is finish edges and
Yep,
hem.
that's all you do. And I have the fancy one that does like the top and the bottom cover, like you see on athletic wear, where you can see the stitches on both sides. But you can get much less expensive, easier ones that don't do much. Long time ago, I used to have a serger that you could convert to a cover stitch.
Mine does that, yeah.
And if you don't have a lot of space to put a machine, I guess that's a good option for you. But I would give up any other storage space or something else to get this because it was so time consuming. And when you're doing a t-shirt, you sew your shoulders, then you put your neckband on, usually on your regular sewing machine with a little zigzag. Then you do the cover stitch for the neckband. Then you go back and you serge some more things. So you would have to like change it 3 times to make a simple t-shirt. So it would just like add to the whole process. And I make all my own t-shirts. I almost never buy t-shirts.
So for the neckband, that's the only part that I don't enjoy of attempting this t-shirt, the thought of that. So does the neckband on the cover stitch?
I'm sorry, what?
I
do my neckbands on, first you put them on your regular sewing machine. I do the little lightning bolt or zigzag stitch to attach it. And then sometimes I go back and serge that as well. And then I go to the cover stitch to top stitch in the ditch and then one little seam along that. But you can skip all that. If you have a rounded neck, you can just serge it on. You can just make your little folded band and serge it on your serger. And there's no need to top stitch there. That's just a decorative thing. It's not a functional part of it. But
Joanne, how do you like your duo machine?
No, it's like she said, it's just a pain in the neck because, it's time consuming to switch everything over because on mine I have to flick switches and I might need to like change a foot and it's just cumbersome to read the book and go, okay, now how is this set up again? And yeah.
And I have this one that converts so that I can do the cover stitch as well. And somewhere in the packing, etc., the plate that you have to use to do that got separated from the machine. So I did discover that I can do it without it, but it is a little tricky. But at first I was like, oh, well, I can't do that. But it is a pain to keep switching it back and forth. Yeah.
Okay, good to know. So now I gotta just get a plain old cover stitch machine. How about you, Suzette? Did you sew today?
A little bit.
What'd you make?
Well, I'm going over our pattern.
Yeah.
So I made another one just reading instructions and not looking at any pictures. But now I have to go back. I think I placed the front pocket in the wrong place.
You do?
Too low or something. Because it works.
Oh, let's see that fabric. Oh, fun.
Pretty.
It's pretty.
That's
Oh, I like that.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
It works, but I think I have it folded too tight. I
Okay.
think I put the front pocket down too low.
Oh, because it's in the seam. Yeah. So was it about 2 inches from the top of that panel?
Well, it was 2 inches, but I don't know what I did wrong. I had to fold that top over and stitch it down in order for the press lock to fit. So
Okay.
I have to go back and see what I did wrong. I'm sure it's not the
No,
instructions.
it definitely could be. That's why it's a draft. So yeah, if you make another one, make sure that we don't need to change that. Do
Now,
you
when you-
like how the strap tab is? Did you put yours in between or did you do it so
I
it
put them in between because when I got to that point, I just did it. I didn't read that part
okay.
because
there's
I thought now I have to go back and figure out what I did wrong. I mean, it still works.
Yeah, it's
But
beautiful fabric.
I shouldn't have had to fold that over and sew it down. So I did something wrong.
Okay.
But I thought if I just did it by the written instructions, I'm going over the instructions, proofreading, and then making sure it works. Because that's what you ask us to do,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. That's the best way to know if it actually works.
Yeah. So I did that, and then I made a gift bag.
Oh, that's fun. That's really fun.
Your little, I
Yeah.
forgot what you called it. Just
Cutie
a
cute.
gift bag. What'd you call this one?
Did I put a zipper in?
No,
No.
no,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just
Okay.
like-
Yeah. It's a gift bag.
Yeah.
For a second, it looked like there was a
Oh.
zipper in there. Oh,
That's
that's
fancy
fun.
gift bag.
Yeah.
Fun.
And then
You did that all today?
yeah.
Wow.
I should be wrapping presents,
Oh, no.
but I just can't bring myself to go in there because I'm gonna have to think like, oh, who's this one for? And that's in the other room. I just closed the door, but I'm gonna have to get working on that. But I stuffed my.
Oh, that's a blast.
I made a little
Fun.
error on this one. I don't know how I ended up with a pucker on the bottom part. I
Oh,
didn't even notice it until I stuffed it.
Did you use the serger?
No, I did not.
No, I didn't do that part. I don't know how I got this pucker.
Well, oh, you sewed it together with the serger?
I did. I
I
serged
thought you just
all.
serged the edges.
Yeah, and so with that stretchy fabric, that then stabilizes it. It's like your
Oh,
brain.
this isn't stretchy.
Oh, it's not at all? How in the world did you turn it and stuff it?
There's a little. I turned it through that little. I don't know
Good
if
for
you can see
you. It has no stretch.
How did you get your hand in there to stuff it?
Oh, it's easy to get in there to stuff it.
Wow, it sure is pretty though. You just have to put that pucker to the bottom. Don't look at it.
Well, it's just for me. It's just for me.
Did you get lots of stuff in it? So it's overstuffed.
I'm thinking I might have to maybe put some more because I was at Hobby Lobby and just got, I know your bags were bigger than this, but these were only $2.99. Is that a good price? I thought it was cheap.
pounds.
So I bought a bunch of them.
Did you what does it say is like, does it have the pounds or the ounces
It's
on
12
it?
ounces.
Okay, so a
A little less than a pound.
pound. Yeah, so that bag that I had was 2 pounds and it makes 2 pillows. So you need about a pound per pillow.
Yeah, I bought a bunch of these.
So you probably need like another half.
Yeah.
Which do it another half of a bag.
Yep. So what else did I do? I found these that I started last year and never finished.
Oh, cute.
You wrapped your presents.
Yeah.
That's really cute.
So I might pack those and Actually, I might not. I got a wrap present. I'm looking for anything else but to wrap. And I made this one too.
Oh, I
Oh,
love
that's
that.
pretty.
Oh,
Gosh,
Betty.
that's gorgeous. Wow. Usha, she does quilt. She's been telling us a tale.
I don't quilt. I just make the tops. I haven't quilted anything.
That's so pretty. Very nice. You need
And then
a
Is
wrap.
that
I
for a
sent
wall
this.
hanging or the table runner? The
I
one
like
which you made.
table runner.
What?
No, the one which you just showed it, is it for a wall hanging or a table runner?
I think it's a table runner. But I
When
made
are
the
you going to
little-
finish it?
I love the wallet.
Well,
Did you load it?
It's been sitting there for a year or two. I'm in no hurry.
No rush.
So I
rush.
have a question on the first thing that you showed, actually, that I think it's the one that you're doing like as a draft for.
Oh, the
Andy?
wallet?
Yes. So are there tabs on both sides for a handle to hook like around?
Mm-hmm.
Is that how it is? There's like two.
It's a strap. I haven't put the strap on, but so you
Oh,
can
okay.
wear it like crossbody, a little crossbody.
So it goes on both sides of it, right? It hooks on both
Yeah,
sides.
and Andrea
Okay.
just she made hers into a wristlet.
Oh, okay, but yours went on both sides. I like it. I like it. That's very nice. I would use that.
Yeah,
Hey, good. Wonderful.
here's another one I made.
So Andrea, is
I
that
love
pattern going to
those.
be available, or is that?
Mhm. We did. It's our first ever collaborative design. So we had like 12 of us collaborated on the design over the 2 months. We would meet and talk about it, and this is the final thing. So she's proofing the PDF, and then our goal is to have it done by the end of the year.
12 brains and 2 testers.
No, we have more than 2 testers. Because Katie's testing. Who else made one?
Veronica did it, I
We
believe.
came a long way. This was my first.
It was rough. It looks like an alligator.
A puppet.
Like what you have now. That is something I would use. That is something I.
Yay, that's
Yeah.
wonderful. I'm excited.
Yeah,
Here's
Yeah, I would
another
use that.
one.
that's cute too.
We went through I have like 7 prototypes. How many do you have, Suzette? You did every one I did.
Susan, show the red one.
Huh?
The red one, like white
Oh, the
and
red
red.
one. The red one's kind of. I took part
Fall
of it.
apart whenever you need parts.
I took it apart because I just had
That
this
was
part.
really cool. I like it. Yeah.
The insides are here.
Oh gosh. Good work, Suzette. You've been busy.
Yeah.
She's running a little.
There was another one.
Yeah.
She just blindly followed you, Andrea.
She did a good job. She learned a lot.
Yeah, you had to try to see what was going to work. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's all okay here until you try to sew it.
It's
Right.
totally, yeah. What you think will work in your head, and then you try to put it together in fabric. It's like, oh,
There's my ID pocket.
oh, so fun.
3, 4, 5, 6. I had 8 of them.
I've
Good
seen
job.
them hidden mine from me, so I don't have to look at them anymore.
That
Well, you
sewing
had to-
that you're doing is so much more complicated than like making a pair of pants.
Oh,
or-
no, it's
I
not.
wish
Making a
I could
blouse.
believe that.
Yeah,
I
those are.
can't wait till I can think that way.
I agree. Yeah,
No way.
agree.
Well, each week we were adding and taking things away or changing something, so you had to try another one.
Yeah, and it was really, really interesting to work with like 12 women, right? To to get everyone on the same page, because, you know, first we threw everything at the wall, and then it's like, okay, but if we do this, then, you know, how many people will you frustrate, right? When they're trying to make this, because it's like the zipper we wanted initially, like this clamshell zipper. That's a nightmare. A clamshell zipper. Don't ever attempt that.
Okay.
Not unless you have an industrial sewing machine.
Yeah, it just always, like, it will look perfect until you try to mount it on something and then it's crooked. It's maddening. Do you know how to do it, Dara?
I've tried it. I've bought patterns before where there was just like, you know, here's a big solid piece, and then you just mounting this thing to the outside of it. And
What
it's like,
is
what
it?
do you mean I'm just stick? And even when someone has given you like the little bits in the corners and they have already pre-measured how that zipper is going to fit, it doesn't. And it's like, and then how do you stiffen behind it? Because you can't like get your hands on it to
Yeah.
work on it. And you
What
don't want
is
to fix your plastic zipper by fusing something to it after you've done it.
It's
I've started bags like that where I just threw them away. I
yeah.
just completely threw trash. Out it
What
goes.
what is a clamshell zipper?
So I
Like
wish
goes
I did
like
know where-
a clam, like it goes all the way around.
Well, this one's really bad, but I'll show you. I just use all my scraps of fabric.
So it
Oh.
looks really, really good until you try to mount it, and then it just goes crooked.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't hear you, Joanne.
Well, I'm trying to think of what you mean, like when you try to mount it. What do you mean
So
by that?
like on the back piece, so like you'll get the whole
Yeah.
front, it'll look beautiful. You'll even have it pinned in place with a bazillion pins, and it'll still look great. And as soon as you sew it down,
Because we're sewing it onto this front panel.
Okay, so that's the problem. It's not the zipper itself and what you originally did. It's more about how you attached it later.
Well, and
Mhm.
you're using a zipper foot a lot of times, and now you've got all this bulk, and it like gets up under your foot and wants to get away from you, and your stitches look junky because you have to pretty much top stitch it down so it shows. And when people try and do it where it's all pieced and you're putting it from the other side, it's just also junky.
we tried like probably 4 or 5 different ways, you know, putting a casing on it, pinning, clipping, quarter stitching, marking the heck out of it. And every single time it was crooked.
Yeah, here's another one. Let me zip it up.
That looks good.
No, it really doesn't, Kim. When you see it in person, you'll be like,
It looks a little crooked down below, down at the bottom.
Well,
It
this
was
one's not
not-
completely sewn on. I was waiting to see how
It
Andrea
didn't
was
look
going
too
to do
bad
hers.
though.
I sure wish I could find mine because we got pretty close. I can't imagine where I put them. I was pulling a Dara. I'm like, I never want to see you again. Go away.
Dead to me in the trash bin.
I probably wouldn't have thrown them out, but boy, they are really hiding good from me. Yeah,
Yours
I-
came
this-
out good. Your clamshell was good.
after many tries, but I can't imagine like giving those instructions to someone and expecting them to be successful, right? Nobody wants to make 6 of something when they buy a pattern. You're gonna have to make this 6 times.
Does
Yeah.
it work easier with a print fabric than a solid? Because
We
you wouldn't.
tried all different kinds. We tried cotton, we tried leather, you know, fake leather,
Wax canvas.
wax canvas, that faux ribbon.
But
And it-
definitely, Elaine, the print hides a lot of mistakes, but it's so frustrating that like it looks really clear and someone's given you a pattern for it. How hard could it be? You know, the picture they have on the outside looks great, but it's really not that easy.
Yeah. Plus, we started out where they wanted everything. They wanted like a suitcase tote bag in a wallet size. I wanted everything, room for your glasses, room for
You're
this.
bad, Suzette.
It's true, right? How many
I want to
different-
fit my laptop here.
No, it's just, it all sounded good in the beginning, but until you try to sew it, you realize you can't put all that in there because you'd be sewing through this many layers.
Yeah.
Yep.
All I want is my cell phone and my credit cards and my ID. That's all. Nothing else should be in that wallet.
You
If
better
you
get
need
the
any more,
sew-
that wallet need to go into a purse. That purse should go into a tote bag. That tote bag go into a bigger bag and stowaway bag and carry-on bag and everything in bag. That should be evolved like that. Right?
It came out to where it'll fit almost everything that they asked for.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think the only thing that we had to forego for the seams was that back pocket. It's just.
I really like that transparent sheet, but I don't know the durability of that sheet. Like, once it got, torn away, then maybe the wallet is not useful anymore. Maybe it's good, so you can make another one. Maybe
Oh,
it's
you mean
bad.
the clear pocket?
I like it. I like that, so you can just see without even reaching out to your cell phone, like who is calling you or, what is the text message there, those
But
things.
you would have, because you have all the card layers in that seam and the front and the back panel, if you added another panel, that's just seam, it's too much to put. in.
But Andrea, like this one, is that the same height? The 7.5 inches height?
This one, mine works out to be 6.5. This one here, but this is the first one I did from cotton, so that could be why. Because the cotton, I honestly feel shrinks when you iron that Decaville.
So
to it.
your cell phone fits in there?
Nope.
That's it.
I'm not gonna lie to you, no. Well, actually, it would fit, Usha, but not with the press lock.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So
Well, and
if I raised up the press lock, the phone is in there.
Yeah.
the cotton will shrink when you fuse it, so you have
I
to
feel it does.
block fuse it. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to
My
block
phone
fuse it.
doesn't have
Use a
that.
big
No, but
seam your
when
pattern.
we do the block fusing, then it comes into the seams, which is making more bulk. But
True.
we are trying to reduce that bulkiness in the seam. So we are making it shorter when we are fusing it, I think, right, Andrea?
So I would need to cut a bigger piece then, fuse it, let it shrink. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but when you do that whatever interfacing, it also gets into your seams.
No, but if I account
Hit it with a
the
little heat
shrinkage.
and cut it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Unfuse it just at the seam line and cut it off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because it's always going to shrink, especially cotton is the worst.
I'm glad to hear that from someone else because I always felt like it did, but I never.
Oh, it totally
sure,
does.
you know.
Yes.
Totally does.
Yeah. Very cool. Okay, ladies, tonight we're having hot dogs on pretzel buns. First
Yum.
time I've ever tried that. So I'm gonna go and eat those unhealthy things.
Pretzel buns sound good, but I don't do hot dogs.
I know, it's a bun. I was like, can we just eat the buns and make it?
Is this a special hot dog or is it something
You should get
special
some
about it?
turkey dogs.
We just, I mostly wanted the buns, but then she insisted that we put something on them.
I mean, turkey or something.
Get some soy hot dogs or some soy Italian sausages or something. They're delicious.
Well, I suggested sausage and she said she didn't like that. And I'm like, oh. So, Casey must be chasing after the cat. Hopefully she comes back to say goodbye. I hope you all have a good weekend. Please stay safe.
Bye.
And I'll see
Bye.
you next time.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Casey. Good luck with the cat.